What's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 6 of the Sliema Wanderers Journey. I think it's episode 6 anyway, I'm not too sure. Now played the next set of games, so we are in the home stretch. And it's gone pretty well, so let's get straight into the games. And we started just there. As you can see there, guys, it's gone pretty well. We've beat Turkish Rainbows in the first game of the section 1-0, thanks to a Barbette goal in the 41st minute. Stats wise, 9 shots each, 2 on target to their 0, and 52% of possession. And we came away with a 1-0 win to start the section excellently. We then followed that up with a 2-0 win against Dingley Swallows. Stanley Chihuahua in the 7th minute gave us the lead, and we stayed and held with that till half time. And then a Brooke Faruja own goal in the 77th minute gave us a second goal and wrapped up the points for us. It was 9 shots to 11 in their favour, 5 on target to 2 in my favour. And then we had 52% possession. So that was 2 wins on the bounce. That ended with a 2-2 draw against Belzan Youths, which is a bit annoying because I took the lead in the 54th minute with a Camerli own goal. I think that's the second own goal he's actually given me, which I might check that out later on actually. But then Pedrino equalised for Belzan in the 66th. Chihuahua penalty in the 74th put us 2-1 up, but within 60 seconds a Concierto goal moved the scores level, and that is how it stayed 2-2 and ended our run of wins. 13 shots to 8 to them, 6 shots to 4 on target in their favour, and 50% each possession. We then followed that up with a third round cup win, 4-0 at home to Zurich. Prelima Barbette in the 6th minute, and then Ivan Woods doubled it in the 8th minute. We went in 2-0 at half time. Chihuahua missed a penalty in the 67th minute. Despite that, Ivan Woods scored in the 74th minute to make it 3-0, and Chihuahua turned for his penalty miss to complete the scoring in the 89th minute to give us a 4-0 win and a passage into the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, we then come to the first defeat in the section, losing 2-0 against Hibernians. A Ryan Calamari goal in the 18th minute put us 1-0 up, and then Aaron Zareb made it 2 in the 71st minute, and that's how it stayed. It's for us to suffer our first defeat of the section. 10 shots to 9 in my favour, 4 shots each on target, and I had 57% possession, so it was quite disappointing to lose. However, we did bounce back, as you can see. A 6-4 win against Cormy. We went 1-0 up through Diego Ortega in the 19th minute. Ivan Woods made it 2 in the 24th. And then Julian Brief own goal in the 45th minute was the third goal. In between the second and third, a Roderick Samet goal for Cormy made it 3-1 at half time. In the 65th minute, Ivan Woods scored the 4th to put us 4-1 up. And then Stanley Iwachu made it 5-1 in the 64th minute. We had a bit of a panic stations, and an Abukar goal in the 69th, and then in the 71st, and then a Daniel goal in the 76th made it 5-4. However, Marlon Brifo scored the 6th a couple of minutes after they had pulled one back, so we ended up winning 6-4. Stats wise, 18 shots to 9 in my favour, 7 shots to 5 on target, and 52% to 48 possession wise. So it was actually quite nice to have most of my shots go in for a change. After that, we followed that up with another win, 2-0 home win against Burkakara. A Ivan Woods goal in the 33rd minute put us 1-0 up. A Chuka Camilleri was sent off for Burkakara in the 42nd minute. and we missed the subsequent penalty. Torture missing a second penalty in as many games. And then the 45th minute and the second minute of added on time in the first half, Diego Ortega made it 2. Stats wise, 20 shots to 4 in my favour, 9 shots to 2 on target, and I had 55% of the possession to make it 2-0 and to bounce back from the defeat. So that was 2 in a row. Unfortunately, it ended there again with a 1-0 defeat to Mostar. A number 2 Nadubsi Chicaneri goal in the 40th minute put them 1-0 up, and that is how it stayed for the match. Stats wise, 11 to 5 in their favour, 4 shots to 3 on target in my favour, and 52% possession. And unfortunately, that is how it ended, and that was the second defeat of the video. We bounced back straight away though by beating Rabat Ajax 4-1. And the 4th minute, Diego Ortega put us 1-0 up, and then just before half time, Ivan Woods made it 2. A Wayne Borg goal in the 64th minute gave them hope. However, a Marlon Briefer goal in the 82nd minute and an Ivan Woods goal in the 88th wrapped up the win and finished 4-1. Stats wise was 12 shots to 6 in my favour, 6 shots to 1 on target, and it's 53 to 47 possession wise to them, surprisingly. We then followed that up with a revenge victory over Mostar in the cup quarter final. A Watcher goal in the 6th minute from a penalty spot made it 1-0. He then doubled it in the 19th minute, and Barbetti pretty much put it beyond any doubt in the 31st minute, despite a Bauchino getting sent off in the 54th minute. We came out with a 3-0 win and a place in the semi-finals of the cup. Stats wise, 13 shots to 12 in my favour, 4 shots each on target, and 54% possession in my favour. So we bounced back from the defeats with 2 wins, including a cup quarter final. We then followed that up with a 2-1 win at Turkish Rainbows in the league. Ivan Woods put us 1-0 up in the 25th minute. No, sorry, start again. Karapulo put Turkish 1-0 up in the 17th minute. And then Ivan Woods equalised in the 25th to level it up at half time. And 5 minutes after half time, Ivan Woods scored the winning goal to give us our 3rd win and our 2nd win in a row in the league. It's 12 shots to 7 in my favour, 5 on target to my therefore possession wise was exactly 50%. So that was the 3rd win on the trot. We then made it 4 by beating Vitorosa Stars 4-2. We took the lead in the 45th minute, just on the strike of half time, and it went in 1-0 at half time. And then in the 52nd minute, Chihuahua scored again, and then 2 goals in 2 minutes, both from Ivan Woods, put us 4-0 up. Vitorosa did mount a little bit of a comeback with Pereira in the 63rd minute and then Uze in the 69th minute to make it 4-2. We held out till the end to make it 4 wins on the bounce, and as you can see, we dominated. 59% possession, shots was 26 to 8 in my favour, and 13 shots to 3 on target in my favour. Unfortunately, that is where the run ended, as we then played Vitorosa again, back-to-back games, and lost 1-0 thanks to a Pereira goal in the 23rd minute. Stats wise, 7 shots to 3 in my favour, and it was 2 shots to 1 on target in theirs, and I had 53% possession. So all in all, guys, a pretty decent section again, unlike the first season, only losing 3 and drawing 2, but winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 league games and 2 cup games. So we've actually done pretty well. As everyone remembers, at the end of the last section I was level on points with Valletta. Not quite anymore, I am behind them, but I do have a game in hand. As you can see here, Valletta lead with 52 points from 25 games. Hibernians are second, 49 from 24. and then you have me in third with 48 points, so 4 behind Valletta, but I have 2 games in hand, and I believe the first one is coming up in a couple of days' time. I do actually play on in about a day or so, which will bring one of the games back, and then I'll have the game in hand in a couple of days. I am 14 points clear of 4th, so I think it's safe to say me, Valletta and Hibernians will be the top 3 positions in the league at this stage. So I think that's pretty much the European places sorted by the league. As you can see, I've actually got Hibernians in the cup as well, in the cup semis. It's me against Hibernians and Hammer and Spartans against Cormy. As far as I'm aware, as far as I'm concerned, whoever wins the game between me and Hibernians will take the titles. They should beat Hammer or Cormy in the final. So I think it's almost certain to say, guys, I will be playing European football next season with a 14-point gap over Tarxian and Dingley Swallows, and I've got game and 2 games in hand. Whether it'll be Champions League or Europa League is where the difference will be. And I'm hoping also, actually, what could help is with the decent performance by me and Perkakar in the Europa League, the Maltese Premier League will go up in coefficients. As you can see there, it's 140th at the moment. Hopefully it can go up in the coefficients a bit, and we could maybe get some more teams in Europe. Well, I don't think we'll get more teams in Europe, I just think we'll be entering at different stages. So that is it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, would much appreciate it, and subscribe as well, would more appreciate the subscribers. But that's it for this one, guys. Tune in next time for an end of season review, and we'll see whether we got Champions League or Europa League competition next season. So in the meantime, guys, take it steady.